All these beautiful smiley faces have been put here. People in the park are enjoying them. But this man decided it would be a good idea to wash them off. Hello, sir. How are you today? I hope you're having a good day.
I have no idea how to work this thing. Thank you.
Why did you do that? Oh my god!
Whoa, I got electronics here, man.
Sorry, man. Didn't see you.
What
What the hell are you doing?
So this guy just dumped water on me.
You just assaulted somebody, sir. Do you know you just committed a criminal act?
Are you serious?
Do you know that you just committed a criminal act?
Are you serious?
What kind of a human being are you to pour water on somebody, huh? Oh, okay. So it's essentially splashing here as well. Let's get that in
What's wrong with you?
We shall overcome. We shall overcome.
Okay.
We shall overcome someday.
I notice you never go after me. Why is
Deep in my
that? Why
heart,
don't you go after me?
I do
You
believe
should go after me.
we
Good.
shall overcome someday.
Or else blasting people with water. Young girls. That's really not cool, dude. What kind of a person are you? Are you here because you hate free Keene?
Are you going to apologize for spilling water on me intentionally? Or is that just something you do normally? I wouldn't do that to you. What makes you think you can do that to other people? Are you going to answer for yourself? Are you going to answer for yourself?
You absolutely have problems. Wow.
El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
Don't be afraid and
So lucky I'm not the kind of person I was 10 years ago. About that, you flat girl like that in front of me 10 years ago, it wouldn't have been pretty.
Oh, this guy has wow. What are you gonna get?
Has the city authorized your illicit use of their water? I don't think you're supposed to be taking from the fountain, sir. Has the city authorized that? Stand up, all victims of oppression, for the tyrants fear your might. Don't cling so hard to your possessions, for you have nothing if you have no rights. Let racist ignorance be ended, for respect makes the empires fall. Freedom is merely privilege extended, unless enjoyed by one and all. So come, brothers and sisters, for the struggle carries on. The Internationale unites the world in song. So comrades, come rally, for this is the time and place. The international ideal unites the human race.
Am I on a stage, really?
Okay, I wouldn't pour water on your feet.
You can if you want.
Well, I'm not going to, and I'd like it if you didn't do that to me.
And this is too second. Don't do that to him.
You're splashing water on me, sir. That's not nice.
Because that's for cleaning up. Would you move?
You're cleaning up the dirty streets.
Chalk is dirty.
I think Keene is a nice, clean town.
Yes, and I'm doing my part to clean it.
Do you have any ideas?
You're disrespecting people. Being a bully.
Would you like to pay for my vintage shoes?
Would you like to pay for my time to clean this up?
Are you getting paid to clean this up?
Nope.
Then why would I pay for your time? Who's authorizing you to clean up the square to begin with?
Who's authorizing you to scribble on the square?
Everyone has a right of freedom of speech.
And
It's
I'm
constitutionally
exercising
recognized.
mine,
The water.
aren't I? I'm exercising mine.
You're an agent of deletion. You're someone who doesn't believe others should express themselves, and instead you'd rather.
Express yourself all you want.
This
I'm
is
not
this is
stopping
the modern equivalent of book burning.
you. You can express yourself till the cows come home.
Smiley faces.
You love the Smiley.
Well, Ray Bradbury would be very proud of you.
Yes, yes. Chain up
Go
the
ahead.
Smileys. Herd them in the cab.
You just destroyed my vintage shoes. Holy crap.
Did your parents raise you to delete other people's chalkings? Are your mom and dads proud of your behavior right now?
As a matter of fact, yes, Garrett. They're both dead. And as a matter of fact, yes.
And their last words were clean the shit out of the square.
Really? That was your parents' last words? I bet that's a little disrespectful to their memory, whoever they were. I can't imagine that's what they stood for. The Internationale unites the world in song. So comrades, come rally, for this is the time and place. The international ideal unites the human race.
2014.
Do you have something against smiley faces?
They don't want other people to be happy.
That one, he's the frowner.
You got the stone guy. He has something against stoners. He deleted the stone guy.
No.
Look at this. He's going after the stone
Are
guy.
you serious?
I see what this is. You're upset because of Colorado and Washington. That's what it is. Your generation is losing the control of the information.
There, Mr. Paul, how come you get First Amendment speech and I don't?
You want chalk? We have chalk for you. This is here. Use it. Use the chalk.
I am. That's what I did. I didn't like all the smiley faces, so I put in a
Okay, please use chalk.
frowning guy.
Chalk, please use it.
I use it at home, thank you.
Do you want to just be an eraser of other people's ideas? You don't want to be a writer, an illustrator, a director? You'd rather be a destroyer? That's nothing I'd want to be. And is the city proud of you using the water? I can't imagine Prince John would approve of this. This is an illicit use of city resources. The fountain is not supposed to be distributed throughout Central Square. The fountain is supposed to be for the fountain and not to be poured on unsuspecting Keene residents' heads. That's disgraceful.
Are you a city employee? Are you employed to do this?
No, he just feels privileged.
Against the city.
He just feels privileged enough to do what he wants. He's not actually employed by the people who steal the money. He's just their best friend. He's the defender of the gangsters.
Genocide all over.
We must find a new homeland for the smiley face. They'll go underground throughout the city. They'll never touch them.
What's up? This is Garrett. It's May 17th, 2014, 6:22 p.m. Saturday. We're here in Central Square in beautiful Keene, New Hampshire, and some agents of censorship have descended upon the square. They're using the city's water I can't imagine that the DPRK officials have approved of this. They're taking the water out of the fountain and distributing it to destroy all of the smiley faces. People came along and were conscientious.
Draw smileys and family all over the sidewalk.
You mean around Central Square?
Around here.
Well, then they'll distribute the water even further away. That could be an ecological disaster.
Exactly.
I mean, would Al Gore and the EPA approve of this right now? What would your heroes say? Would Barack Obama approve of this? Do I have an Obama coin with me?
No, but like seriously, like.
Would President Barack Obama be proud of this moment?
They came for the Smiley face, and I didn't speak up because I wanted the Smiley.
How about Chelsea Manning? Does anyone care about her? Who? I don't know who that is. But what do you think of Chelsea Manning, Dan? Yes, but this is non-toxic and biodegradable. A cigarette.
Okay, but the whole thing about draw smiley faces, rambling around the sidewalks in Keene, get a Facebook group together, have a bunch of people do it.
Oh yeah. There shall be chalking revolution. This isn't the same as a cigarette butt because cigarette butts aren't biodegradable and don't break down. Whereas these are non-toxic and they're totally safe. You can eat them. And so they're great to have about because it's like having a pen out. And anybody could just pick up this pen and write with it wherever they want. It's a wonderful thing. And I hope you recognize why it's a wonderful thing. But I don't know why you just want to be an agent. Do you know who Chelsea Manning is? Are you familiar with the person who gave out this information that we all know about what happened in the war now because this person made a sacrifice?
Word on me if you like. Are you an employee of the city? Nope. I didn't actually know you were. Just kidding. But I'm not giving you permission. That's important because if you're actually city employees, which one person has said, we've got a pretty good lawsuit against the city for having their employees come out here and assault us in water. That's really not cool. It's not the way a civilized country deals with dissent. Do you respect the right to dissent? Would you prefer to be someplace like Communist China where the was right to choice?
There's not enough Communist China here, so they're spreading it.
Yeah.
And that's not to say Chinese or communists are bad, but just totalitarianism as an idea is being expressed here. One day you'll consider more deeply than today what you're doing today. I like to think that as people grow and they age, they think more about their actions and they reflect on them. This doesn't reflect your best potential and your best capabilities. You could be doing so much more right now. You could be expressing yourself. But instead, you're trying to prevent others from being able to express themselves. And it's smiley faces. You're going around deleting.
Okay. I need a piece of chalk.
You don't like circles with A's? What don't you like about circles and A's? What is so offensive about circles and A's? Do you know what that means?
Bigoted and racist because you don't have B's, C's, D's, F's all the way up to Z's. It's sort of racist, actually, because you're only given A time.
You're
such a bigot.
So you're accusing people of being bigots and racist without providing any explanation for that?
You only do A's, no B's, C's, D's, all the way up to Z's.
I used to do Free Bradley Manning. I now write Free Chelsea Manning. But apparently anybody that exposes information about those doing wrong, you guys don't like.
That's good, but what does that have to do with A's?
You're an agent of deletion. You're a book burner. Might as well be a gas canister you're using. It's an ideological attack. It's like destroying information, destroying video. What motivates you to be that sort of agent? You can do so much more. You could produce a video. You could produce an article. You could write an article. Did either of you study philosophy? Like, have you ever put deeper thought into anything, or is it always about surface emotions?
They really hate Smiley face.
They were talking to her?
Yeah. In that green box over there.
There's going to be a group of us over here when they get Kenny. We want to yell, "Oh my God, they killed Kenny, you bastards!"
Yes.
So we want to get this on film.
I'm not a public employee. No business putting anything about me on the internet.
That's not true.
Money on me, you'll see me in court.
I don't make money off of this. I do this because I care. But does it matter if someone makes money or if they don't? I mean, everybody has, you say get a job, and then you're like, don't make money off it. That's rude. You know, you're when you do that, you're spilling water on my electronics. I don't appreciate that.
I don't appreciate crap on my sidewalk.
This is your sidewalk. It's not the
I'll pay
people's.
for it.
It's not the people's sidewalk.
I'm part of the people.
I'm part of the people too.
That's right.
So why can't we respect each other rather than censoring each other?
We're not.
Coming from you, Garrett, that's pretty damn funny.
Yeah.
What, respecting others?
You talking in special needs girls lately? Yeah.
What does that have to do with?
You're going to answer the question or you're just going to dodge?
Society means you don't respect anyone, Garrett. Garrett.
Since when do I'm not the
I'm
one.
waiting for an answer from the special needs people. Talked to any of them lately?
I don't know what you're talking about.
There you go.
I seldom understand what you're talking about, Dan. Kay, I can understand a little bit more, but I have yet to hear a coherent sentence from you, Dan.
I asked you if they talked to any special needs people.
And what does that have to do with anything?
It doesn't. It's a question.
No, I don't believe I've talked to
There's
anyone.
no video on the internet from you interviewing somebody up on the gazebo.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I didn't think you did.
But what
If you don't want to upload them, I will.
Yeah, is there something you're referring to in particular?
No. No.
Oh my God, George! They took half his face! Christ, at least finish him off. Put him out of his misery. Poor George did nothing to you.
Okay, I know when you think about this in some period of time, you're going to look back and think that this wasn't your happiest day. This isn't a day of building bridges, this is the day of building gaps.
Could you get me for 1 sec? We few, we happy few, we band of brothers. For he today who sheds his blood with me shall be my brother, be he ne'er so vile. This day shall gentle his condition, and gentlemen in England, now abed, will think themselves accursed they were not here, and hold their manhood cheap when any speaks that fought with us upon St. Crispin's Day.
Wow. This is very Babylonian. Aren't you guys Christian? You know about Babylon?
I know.
I mean, you guys are just... How do you think the rest of your club is going to react to this video? I mean, how long can they entrench in this idea like, oh yeah, it's awesome to push water on people. It's awesome to censor people. You represent the old way, and that's cool. I mean, you manifest it. But is that really what you want to represent? Is that what you want to continue to be? Is an agent of the old, an agent of destruction? I mean, I don't know if you heard, but the people are occupying. They're not dividing.
Rather than expressing yourself with brute force, you can express your ideas. Oppose our ideas with yours.
Smiley face.
I always have an open mind.
It's because you don't have ideas. You reveal yourself. You reveal your true colors. You just want to destroy others that you don't understand. You want to preserve the status quo that you know and are comfortable with, that you've grown up with. I understand you guys are fond of that sort of thing, but there's room for all of us to exist. No, not Kenny.
No, this is Kenny.
This is Kenny. We're defending our friend.
Does this belong to any of you?
It belongs to everybody. It's the people's.
Save Kenny, they can't kill him again. Every day he's born, and every day...
No, it's getting closer.
It's just not fair. Sometimes he gets eaten by rats.
Please, Kay, don't kill Kenny.
No, he's already been reborn.
We appreciate you guys coming out. This is more fun than barrel of monkeys.
Rich, one monkey will rip your arm off.
And also,
I have electronics in this bag, by the way.
Really important question, which has been troubling me for some time. I've always wondered why they don't give monkeys guns, and now I know.
It's not very nice.
What's not very nice?
Well, A, messing with my artwork, and B, calling us monkeys.
Oh no, he's killing
Oh,
Kenny.
me. Great. Okay.
Has anyone called you a name?
Okay, now I know why they don't give censored shrooms. Does that make you happier?
Well, that's not cool. Just flick the water
Oh
at
my
us.
God! He took Kenny's ear. Christ!
He's a
Kenny's
Mike
crippled.
Tyson. That man is Mike Tyson.
I think one thing we can all agree on is that Kenny is very resilient.
Kenny rocks.
Yes.
Kenny's
We're
a
defending our friend.
Kenny will be back.
Why?
Kenny will rise again as a pyro life form of some sort, maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe it's gonna do that.
So let's see what's over here before it goes away forever. How could anyone want to delete this stuff? These are such wholesome messages, friendly messages, smiley faces. The idea that someone would be, and I get the impression that the senor here is pretty angry. I mean, Kay's keeping herself together a little bit more. But I don't get that this is motivated by the most positive place in someone's heart. I get the feeling that people are just very resentful of seeing others happy and seeing others with smiley faces. Since when is anyone ever angry at smiley faces? I don't think I've ever deleted a smiley face in my life. Why would you remove a smiley face from anywhere? It's just a universal expression of happiness, but in this community, there are some who do not want those to be universally happy. So it's unfortunate. But Free Keene is here. These two are members of a group called Stop Free Keene. It's a group that is in all caps with 3 exclamation points on Facebook. And yeah, it says a lot when somebody's coming from the position of a lot of emotion up front, as opposed to if you go to freekeene.com, the group that this is supposedly a protest of. The only things that are capitalized are like the first letters, as is standard in the English language, because I think approaching things from a either emotionally neutral and emotionally positive place is a good approach, but the emotionally negative, the angry, the let's delete smiley faces, where is that coming from? That's crazy, man. But we're going to try and stand up for our friend Kenny here. He's one of our holdouts in the chalk here under the gazebo. I'm all wet. I literally had the water poured on my head when I was sitting over there. I was sitting because I didn't want my chalk to be, or my friend's chalk to be removed, And water, as he was walking, I thought the dude was going to turn or maybe like just stop pouring it while he walked over me, but he didn't. He just poured it right on my head. I got a camera here. There's like crap on my lens. It's probably all visible in the frame. So yeah, that was really disrespectful. I've never known this guy Dan to just disregard people's personal space like that before, and I think that's very unfortunate that he did that today.
We should respect personal space, right?
For sure, all the time. Defend Kenny. Wow. This might just be civil disobedience.
I don't even know. She's over there.
Save Kenny.
Statue.
Whoa. That's awesome. So in the time that this has been going on, it appears that somebody got the statue.
Did you deface any more public property today, Jared?
Which public property do you allege that I defaced? You know, your Constitution of the United States of America has defended this activity.
That's cleaning? Thank you. Cleaning is very important.
It defends cleaning as well as putting chalk on the ground. But what it doesn't defend is interfering in others' space while you're doing either of those activities. Just like if I were chalking, I couldn't like chalk onto your shoe. If you're pouring water on stuff, you're not supposed to have that water pouring onto other people. You're supposed to be responsible for the instruments that you're using.
Sometimes people write quickly.
Yeah, like as you can see, I'm chalking right now. I'm being careful not to chalk onto other people or get the device I'm using on others. But the water, I mean, if people are using water, if they're using liquids, they have to be more careful because that stuff splashes, it gets over on things. And as you can see, I'm pretty covered in water right now. But yeah, that was through no volition of my own. I was just trying to prevent my stuff from having water poured on it, yet I got all wet. You know, go figure. But, I mean, this is in both ends, it's a fool's errand. I mean, it's just however long one person can occupy the space. It's really a great form of war if you think about it in a geographic sense, like occupation of a territory. And just by doing this, I've occupied the territory. Victory. I'm gonna go make some more victories.